Hello, students. I think you all are fine. Now, today we are going to start the first topic of our geography, that is the Earth in the solar system. So, what is the place of Earth in the solar system? You must be knowing. What is solar system? You must be knowing. But let us start our content, what is given in the book. You may open your book and let us start. First, I want to know, have you ever noticed that wonderful sky at night? Have you ever tried to notice the objects, shining objects which are there in the sky? I think you have. There are, so let us know about some of the most important celestial bodies which are there in the sky. Let us know about the universe. The vast space. What is universe? It is a vast space. It contains all the celestial bodies. It has stars, planets, dust or gases. Now question arises, what are these celestial bodies? So here I want to tell you that all the objects belong to sky are called celestial bodies. Underline this. All the objects belong to sky are called celestial bodies. The sun, the moon and millions of bright objects, like जो भी objects हमें sky में चमकता हुआ दिखाई देता है, वो सब celestial bodies ही हैं. इनको हम heavenly bodies भी कह सकते हैं. Now let us try to know more about the celestial bodies in detail. Here we are discussing about the stars. अब ये stars क्या हैं? So stars are those celestial bodies which have their own light. Remember? Stars are the celestial bodies which have their own light and they look twinkling in the sky. और क्या आपको पता है ये कितने बड़े हैं? You can't even imagine. They are so big and they look tiny because they are very far from us. But the best thing is that the star, which is providing light to our planet, is nearest to the planet on which we are living, that is Earth, and the star which is nearest to our planet is the sun. And do you know, it is made up of burning gases, hot burning gases, and nobody can reach to this star. It is so hot that you can't even imagine to go to it because it is having so hot burning gases. Now let us talk about constellations. Now you have constellations, you can see in the pictures given in your book. Here they are forming some patterns. अब ये constellations क्या है? ये वो millions और millions stars हैं which seems to be arranged in a beautiful pattern. हो सकता है आपने इस तरह के कुछ patterns कभी observe भी किए हो. आपने कभी notice किया हो जो stars जो pattern जो sky में कुछ patterns form करते हैं. So let us talk about Ursa Major or Great Bear और सप्तऋषि. अब इसे ग्रेट बियर क्यों कहते हैं? इसको जाने. It is just because its stars are arranged in such a way that they seem to form the outline of a big bear. Try to notice and you will feel how it is forming a shape of a big bear. And 7 stars, you can see in the picture, 7 stars are given and it in this constellation, इसीलिए इसको सप्तऋषि भी कहते हैं. So there are some more other constellation also which are formed with the help of certain stars in the sky. As we are discussing about the constellation, here is one more thing you can see is the pole star. Pole star, you must be knowing. Have you ever noticed to see? Have you ever tried to see? So, pole star. Let me tell you about the pole star, what exactly it is. It is a star that is known to retain its position. ये कभी भी अपनी जगह नहीं छोड़ता है. आपने नोटिस किया होगा जो सबसे ज़्यादा ब्राइट चमकता हुआ तारा आपने देखा होगा, दैट इज़ नोन एज पोल स्टार, और इसे हिंदी में हम ध्रुव तारा भी कहते हैं बिकॉज ऑफ इट्स पोजीशन ऑफ नॉर्थ पोल. It is the only star that doesn't appear to move. It is also used to assist humans in finding north. In ancient period, when the people were not having other compass and other devices to know about the directions, then pole star was there, means it helped the people to identify the directions, because where it is shining, it is already informing that that is the north pole. So remember, it always assisted the people to know about the directions without the compass in ancient period. Here comes the solar system. Now let us go on a ride to the outer space where we'll have the solar system. The solar system made up of great stars called the sun and 8 planets. And the sun is a star in the solar system. All of the planets orbit around it. The energy it gives is necessary for life. That one closest to the sun is Mercury. Here it comes. It is grey and is the smallest planet in the solar system. The next planet is Venus. It is the most similar to the Earth. You can see that it looks similar to the Earth. Here we have Earth, where we come from. I think you already know a lot about it. Next planet is red planet. It is Mars. Mars is smaller than Earth and it doesn't have water. This one here is Jupiter. It is the biggest planet in the solar system. You can see it is gaseous and it is made up of gases. Now here it comes. We have Saturn, the ring planet. It is the second biggest planet. It is another one of the gaseous planets. And the rings are made up of rocks and meteors we'll study later on. And here is the ice giant, Uranus. It is also made up of gases and liquid, and you know it has 27 moons. And finally, we have Neptune, the planet furthest from the sun. That is why it is known, it is very much cold. Now students, I want to tell you some differences between stars and planets, because we have already studied about stars and planets. You must be knowing much about the stars and planets. Now you can see the difference in your book, it is given. Now first difference between a star and a planet. Star is made up of hot glowing gases, whereas planets are made up of solid materials like rocks and stones. Next difference between a star and a planet is star has its own light, whereas a planet shines by receiving light from a star. Next is stars are big and hot. They appear small because of their large distance from the earth, whereas planets are small and their range of temperature depends on their distance from the sun. इसका क्या मतलब है? Stars, because they have heat and their own light, they appear small because of their large distance, क्योंकि वो हमारी अर्थ से बहुत दूर हैं. But planets, they are small and their range of temperature depends, उनका रेंज ऑफ टेम्परेचर डिपेंड करता है कि वो सन से कितने डिस्टेंस पे हैं. जितना सन के नियर हैं उतना ही they are having more temperature, and as they move farther from the sun, their temperature also decreases. The last but not the least difference is between a star and a planet is that there are millions of stars, and planets, they are very less in number. There are only 8 known planets about which we know, as Pluto has been declared a dwarf planet. So this way I think you have understood the differences between stars and planets. Now I want to give you some homework. Kindly note down. I am dictating. Kindly you note down in your notebooks. Your first question is, it is your homework. Try to find out from your chapter as you have studied. The first is define solar system, comma, universe, full stop. Second, which planet rotate in a direction different that of the earth? I am repeating the question, which planet rotate in a direction different from that of the earth? My next question is, what is satellite? I am repeating my question, what is satellite? Next, give 2 examples of constellations. Give 2 examples of constellations. Next, define star. So here we are going to conclude our class for today, and in next class we'll discuss about asteroids, meteoroids and satellites which are there, and we'll study about our earth, the living planet. So I hope you will go through the chapter before we'll have the next class. I want to have the previous knowledge from your side so that you may understand the chapter easily. So kindly read the chapter. If you are having your books, read the chapter, and then we'll meet in the next class and we'll continue our explanation. Thank you and have a nice day.